Hi everybody, happy Aloha Friday. Welcome back to another episode of Wizardry 5, Heart of the Maelstrom. Gotta get that energy up. It's Friday, one last day, and then you get your weekend. Hello Dragonfire, how are you? I hope you're having a good Mahalo Friday today. So here's what happened yesterday, right? So I reached the door, I didn't have the figure on me, I uncursed it, it evaporated, and then I was like, I don't want to do this again. So off stream, I went back and I got the figure. Now I've got the party in the place, so it should be good to do all that. All right, I'm gonna get myself down. Here we go. Yes. Oh, this is way off. Okay, give me a second here. Bear with me. Apologize in advance. Didn't have my camera correctly oriented. This one is a tricky game to get straight. I don't know what is up, but that's just gonna have to be the way that it is. Okay, so we're back in the dungeon. I got the thing. Here we go. Let's do this. A long time in the making. Aragorn cannot use the Knight's Shield. He can... I mean, we're already full of stuff. Like, tons and tons of stuff. Somebody's got it. Baron, how's it going? Congrats on the arithmetician. There it is. Okay, let me reorder here, though. Man. There we go. And Arwen had it, yeah. Not equipped. See, that's the weird. That's what was up. Is I equipped it, and then I uncursed it, so I could take it off. But yeah, that did not. That just completely destroyed it. Well, we invoke the power of the petrified demon. Well, let me see real quick what this invocation actually does. Petrify. Oops. Okay, defense against demon, resistant to fire, frost, air, death, regen, -1. Invoke 0%, adds 1d4 max HP. What does that mean, invoke 0%? Actually, there are a couple stats on here that I'm not really sure what they do. But regardless, we've got the thing now, so we should be able to use it properly. There we go. All right, let me through. We did this last time. And now, well, is this the right spot? Oh my gosh. I don't know how I did this to myself. I really don't. I'm just getting extra confused playing this game. I don't think this is gonna slay. I don't think that that I actually needed to come in here at all. So I walked all the way back to get the petrified demon for nothing. Because it looks like I actually just need to get to the skeleton key room, which is not in that area. It's down here. You know what it is? I think that wait, why can't I? How's it going? Smash. You know what? I mean, so far so good. I've got the petrified demon, but I don't think I needed to get that. I really don't. And that's unfortunate. Calific. I don't know, like, who actually has this. Nothing. It just says. There should be a door here. Darn it. So this is not the spot. This is not. The room that I was trying to get into has the sly woman that holds the Jack of Spades, which we did already get, pretty sure. Let me just double check that we've got that. I think Arwen picked it up. Yeah, there it is. The Jack of Spades. So now I just need to get to... I need to get to the room that has the skeleton key. Now, there should be a door here. I don't know why it's here. This is the way that I came the last time. But it looks like all of those teleportation things are just not there to open up that passageway. If that's the case, and I have to redo all of those teleportation puzzles things all over again, that's pretty rough. That is pretty rough, let me tell you. Not super happy about that. 1, 2, 3. But my goodness. Oh, we got to get rid of this. We got to get rid of this paralysis here. Let's see, Gandalf. I can't remember what it is. Dialco? Yep. So yeah, we're off to somewhat of a perplexing start. But honestly, I missed that yesterday with essentially not having to go and get the Petrified Demons figure again. But I went back and got it because I was under the impression that I had to get back into that room. And I think after playing this game for just 2 hours, I get pretty scatterbrained, it feels like. It really does not take me that long to get completely flabbergasted, lose my way, lose my sense of direction. It's really is. This is the ultimate brain teaser. It feels like, at least for this system. Let's see. So now, okay, if I wanted to get back down there, oh my gosh, I think I am gonna have to do all that all over again. How's it going, Crifton? Where are all the white mages? This is a red mage channel, my friend. White mages can take their little cure stick and go somewhere else. Now, how are you today? Have I checked all the rooms beyond the Petrified Demon's door? I didn't check all the rooms. Should I? There was, I mean, we'll be able to later, essentially, after I get the skeleton key. It looks to me as if there's only the sly woman in that area. But I'm not sure if there's like a little trigger or something to open that door. I mean, by now we're already back up to level 1. So I think what I'll do is I'll go back to town and unload some things. And then come back down. I think I'm allergic to this game. Your map says something of a message in there. Oh, really? Which map are you using? Excuse me. You have a link for that? You're swell, thanks for asking. Trying to cross the finish line at work. I hear that. Happy Aloha Friday to you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you've got a link for that, Dragonfire, drop it right here. I'm curious to see what it looks like. I would happily take a look. Okay. I think I'm going to See, Gimli has got what on? He's using the crested shield right now, so I'm not going to use this knight's shield. Take that off. Boromir has got we don't need that heater shield. And what is this armor? We'll just pay to have it inspected. Bushi scale? Wizardry Archives. Thanks very much. So I was using VG Maps. This is interesting. This is a lot more classic feeling. Okay, so I see there where the Sly Woman was. There's a green M on here, it looks like. And so that's going to be where the Sly Woman is on this map that I'm looking at, who gives you the Jack of Spades. So we did get that. We did get that. Hopefully that was all done properly and there was nothing crazy about it. Oh, in tandem. That's not a bad idea, huh? What I like about this map compared to what I was using is it's got the coordinates on it. So that's pretty helpful. But it should be, let me see here. Let me follow this down. Should be 11 by 16 on level 4. Yeah, 11 by 16. Encounter the Copper Demon and Sly Woman, win the Jack of Spades. So that's all that this is saying here on the coordinate map. So that should be it. That should be good as far as that item. I'm not sure what it's for yet. Don't tell me. Hopefully we'll figure it out. I don't know. Okay, Bushi armor can be used by fighter, samurai, lord, or ninja. It is -5. We'll go ahead and give that to Legolas. Who had it here? There it is. I don't know that we could trade with him right now, though. Let's see. We'll just have him stick something else. Wait. It looked like he could, though. There we go. And then Legolas, you can go ahead and we got the longbow, Bushi skill, rubber duck. Will you invoke the special power of your flail? No. No, we'll just ignore that for now. I guess that's a cursed item? Question mark? Okay, back to this. Let me see if and what. Oh. I mean, that is a lot. That is a lot of money, though. I might just do the wizards to have them take care of all that, because that is a lot of money. Okay, Arwen and Gandalf both full up. We'll have Aragorn carry the skeleton key. Boromir could carry that thing. Okay. And then it's too bad they can't just identify things in somebody else's pockets. Oh, this is Gandalf already. Right? Gimli. Here we go. And then Arwen. Oh no, she's full too. Okay, identify the sword. Robber's sword, ruined flail. I always get that wrong. Silver mail and battle axe. Arwen. Okay. Back to town. We just gotta take care of these items here real quick. After seeing Wizardry 5, I'm kind of glad I skipped that box art to rent Paladin's Quest instead. Yeah, this is for a very specific type of person, I think. I don't know if that person is me. I'm not having fun. That's the thing. But there's a lot of this game that feels like work at the same time and not necessarily like a game. A lot of things like this where you've got to just move items back and forth in their tiny little inventories to figure out, you know, what all is going on. Stuff like that feels like work. Gimli, identify. What's this sword? Oh, we could pull that gold. Sword of Knights. Now, that's probably better than a halberd, I'm guessing. Sword of Knights seems a little more special than that. Gotta be. Let me just check this over. Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's going to equip that then. Oh, man. God bless games that let you... oh, yeah, now he's petrified. That let you equip straight from the shop menu. That is always a cool deal. And remarkably, a lot of these old games did not let you do that. Okay, so that's all taken care of. Now, somebody else. Who else here? Yeah, you're good. Oh, selling things, though. Selling things. Keep all that. You're going to keep all that. Gimli had something to sell. The halberd, that's what it was. Okay, Gandalf. My old friend. Padded target, robber's sword, rune flail, silver mail. I think silver mail is probably going to be useful. Robber's sword, runed flail, battle axe, silver mail. Hey, it's Jeffertainment. Look, I did it first try. Right there. Another day, another fun-filled wizardry crawl. Crawl is a great term for these games, isn't it? Dungeon crawler. Because it's that pace. They don't call it dungeon jog, a dungeon sprint. It's a dungeon crawl. Dungeon slither. Let's see. Silver mail. Oh, it's cursed. Defense against undead, resistance to frost, regen -2, restore HP if not dead, ash, lost, or poison. I'm just going to hang on to that for now. I'm not going to mess with that too much. Let's see. She can go ahead and sell... oh, the longsword we could just drop. The black blade was also cursed. And... I like to use ooze instead of crawling. Dungeon ooze? Nasty. You should probably get that checked, honestly. You gotta just go to your doctor. I got a bad case of dungeon ooze, doc. And they're like, you should I prescribe you to play more JRPGs. There's a balance. There's a balance. I enjoy that I enjoy both CRPGs and JRPGs. Sometimes I find myself getting sick of one or the other. I don't know how a person could only play one. Sometimes they could be very strong flavors. But fortunately, there's enough of them, realistically. There's enough of them to not have to worry about that too much. Okay. So, double damage to cleric paralyzes character. Okay, Black Blade. It's so cool, though. It's so cool. Let's give it to Boromir. What is he using? He's got the Sword of Knights, Armor of Knights, and Knight's Shield. I don't want to break that up. That's too good. Let's see. Black Blade is honestly Katana is better. So, what about Gimli? He's got the Crested Shield, Sword of Knights. Black Blade is better. So we're just gonna take that off. Okay, and then Arwen, you could go ahead and give the Black Blade to Gimli. Is just going to be our cursed character, I guess. Not sure how the invoking works, but it is what it is. Okay, a little more cleanup here. I know this is sluggish. Oh, he's petrified, right? So gotta get out here and do this again. I know this is sluggish. Just bear with me. Thank you for your patience. I feel like it's tough to stream this. I know doing something like this, like just camping around in the town, moving items back and forth, is not the most exciting thing in the world. Silver mail, and does she have anything else? We could drop that that thing, and Legolas. You get rid of the chainmail. We need that, and we'll... Okay. What is this? Oh, yeah. Pull the gold. Okay, now it's another ruined flail, which I don't really want right now. Okay, we'll sweep at the end. Get all our stuff back here. And hopefully begin to start making some progress. Dungeon Ooze. Take Clericzil. No way. How does that roll off the tongue so well? Clericzil. Take Clericzil. If you have a bad case of dungeon crawler. Should have sold the Sword of Knights. Should have sold the Sword of Knights. Yeah, let's drop this. Oh, we've got the battery too now. I don't know. I can't remember what that was for. It was something on floor 3. Let me look at the maps here. I think, okay, this is gonna be my guess. I think you use the battery on the paradimensional etherealizer. So invoke percentages of the chance a weapon will break when you invoke it. Oh, okay. Hey, wait, this isn't milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. You know what? I actually know that one. Good job. We found one. We found one that I know. Okay, the battery. The battery. Somebody tell me in chat. Is the battery going to be on floor 3? I don't really want to go all the way over there, and it turns out, nope. It was not on floor 3. Turns out. I just want to be sure before we go all that ways. Cinco and Baron, I hope you're doing well today. Happy Aloha Friday to you. We haven't done a whole lot yet. We're still kind of getting our bearings again. I want to say the paradimensional etherealizer is what I need to get to with this battery. But I'm not seeing... I'm really not seeing where I need to go. Okay, let's see. So if I go up here, right? And that's going to be 9 by 6. Let's go to coordinates. And I want floor 3. My 6. Okay, there is some kind of item there that we do need the battery for, so that's where I'm going to go. It's Friday already. I know, right? It's weird. Actually, I thought yesterday was Friday, come to think of it. Over this week, work was draining. Sorry to hear it. I hope your weekend is nice and restful. Let's see. I want to get to the elevator. So that's going to be yeah, I think I remember. By the time I finish this game, I'm gonna have nightmares about Wizardry 5. You know what? Just leave it alone. It's gonna be garbage. Okay, and then somebody's got a bag of tokens. Bag of tokens. There it is. Whoa. This has such a Super Nintendo type sound effect. Urkel Beast. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Oh, that was not it. Right here. This has got to be. Yeah. Down to floor 3. Yeah. Okay, now here, I don't really love to see this space again. We'll see. You know what? Maybe I'll do this. I'll save here, and then if that was all just stupid stuff and pointlessness, then we won't worry about that. Oh, I can see we've got some health drain here. Ooh, that's quite a bit of enemies. Gandalf, you can go ahead and Zalik the wild women. Cigarettes and whiskey and wild women. Okay. That did not do a whole lot, honestly. It really did not. To those, and boom. There we go. Okay, I better watch their healths here and keep an eye. Now, I know that's a regen negative, something I believe Baron was noticing yesterday. Ah, darn it. I didn't put my stuff back on. Is the negative regen is disappearing every once in a while. What is up with that? Let's see. And this is going to be a Morning Star, and this is going to be a... What? How? She got afraid from trying to identify it? Something like that. I don't know. Okay, we want Lito feet. We want Maporphic. And we want... I can't remember the other one. Protect, levitate, identify is the other one. It's Latumapic? Yeah, there it is. LR only appears in the maze and not in camp. I don't know what I missed what that was in reference to. I apologize. Get down here to where it splits. Okay, and then from here, we's gotta go... Oh, hang on. Actually, we's gotta go this way. Here we are. No. Right there. Stompy Poo is back. Okay, now in here, there's going to be some stuff. We did beat the Witch King. We slew Lord High and Mighty. I would like to go to... neither of these. Oh, get out of here, Stompy. I'm going to go this way. Quiet silence echoes in a room with walls lined in. Nothing. The minus from the curses. Right. So, when we were in the maze yesterday, we were noticing that the minuses disappeared while we were still in the maze. but not in camp. So I'm not sure what you mean by that, I guess. Because I noticed it wasn't back at town. Why does the mine subtract 1 sometimes on every step, but other times you'll go 6 or more steps without lowering HP? It's got to be like an RNG thing, I guess. As strange as that is. Let's see. This should take us... A note upon the door reads, below the moon doth dwell the loon, the answer soon in a timeless room. Well. See what's in here. Ye timeless room. Now I would want to use... We're going to try... No, try this first. In the northwest corner of the room stands a funny little machine affixed to a heavy metal base, upon which are numerous buttons. Examining the strange device further, you uncover this inscription. Acme? Acme Safe Company, Paradimensional Etherealizer. Room doesn't rhyme. Tell him. Tell him. Who wrote this? Bugs Bunny? Acme Safe Company, Doc. All right, so something happens here, I guess. Extruding from the back of the metal base are 2 wires. 1 red wire, represented by a plus sign, and 1 black wire, represented by a negative sign. Neat! So that's your hint for the battery, then, because batteries have got that on them. There's the battery. The machine begins to shimmer with an eerie light. The buttons blink as if awaiting some kind of response. There are 9 buttons here. Press A through I to press button. B to leave. What an awkward sentence. Press A through I to press button. B to leave. Okay, so we've got carbon, lead, quartz, gold, silicon, iron, brass, emerald, and mercury. I have no idea which one of these to do. So we're going to have to look at our little guide ski here. If there was a hint from an enemy or an NPC earlier, rather, I missed it. It's a good thing you searched. There's no way anyone could have passively noticed the giant table with a glowing crystal on it. These are... Yeah, we've established these are some very unobservative adventurers, right? They can look at an identical bat next to another bat. It was probably an NPC, yeah. I don't know if I got all of them. I know I spoke with the... And this was days ago already, too. So even if I did, nuts if I'd remember. That's where the note-taking comes in handy, right? I know I spoke with the Grinning Jar. I'm sure that wasn't his name. It was a gold jar with a face on it that smiled. I spoke with the Dwarf Warriors. I spoke with the Duck. Talked with the Thieves, the Mad Stomper, Lord High and Mighty, Gobblegeedook. So there are a few NPCs that I spoke with. I don't know if I missed one, but I'm going to have to rely on this. We're going to do quartz. We're going to do gold. We're going to do silicon. And we're going to do brass. The machine begins to whine. Suddenly a flash. The strange machine rests quietly. Boromir got an item. It is a locket of some kind. Let's give that over to Arwen. Oh, it's the Even Star. That's what it is. Okay, now maybe you could do this. It's just leather gloves. She got afraid of that earlier. Throw that in the trash. Pocket watch. Okay. What was the rhyme on the door? Let's go back and look. I want to say it was not long enough to sustain. Oh, I can't actually read it again. Unless we just... No, I don't want to do this. Ugh. No, I know that's not going to do anything. Oh, yeah. No, I'm not expecting that we're going to have an immediate use for the pocket watch. But I'm glad to get it. I'm glad to get it. Probably an NPC. We haven't seen any of them in 5 or lower. So and that's kind of the difficulty, too, is you're not sure necessarily what order to do things in, especially with cryptic kind of answers and hints and riddles. Under the moon, he starts it was a moon, loon, timeless room, something like that. I don't think it was enough of a hint for this. Is there... So there's a level 5 NPC, then, that gives you the hint for this thing? Diabolical. You know what? Hopefully this was the right room, because I waltzed back into it like I own the place. Oh, that didn't do anything, actually. Let me take a look at my maps. Oh. Let me go this way. Float over the gas trap. No. This way. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I think, though, that means we've picked up everything on the 3rd floor. I think. I was just looking at maps, not looking at guides specifically. I did glance at the guide here for the pocket watch. But other than that, I'm looking at a map, trying not to reference the coordinates or anything like that. Just looking like, hey, there's an icon there. I don't know what that is. We'll go check it out. Let's go see. Kind of been the mentality so far. So I'm gonna keep going. And then no, wait. See, I did it again. You gotta go this way. Oh, okay. I know where I am. Yeah, huge props to anybody who beat this game without any assistance of any kind. Like, has anybody in here done like a full-on blind playthrough? And by that I mean, you know, what did Jeff mention yesterday? Like cultural kind of touchstones and stuff like that. Like not knowing anything about the game at all. I wonder if even if this was your very first dungeon crawler, you didn't know to take maps or anything like that. You have. Was this your first wizardry? This is kind of what I'm getting at. Like, how would you, I'm trying to imagine a person approaching this game without any prior knowledge of how dungeon crawlers work, that you need to keep notes or maps or anything like that. That it never dawned on them to write maps, you know what I mean? Because they don't have any experience with dungeon crawlers at all. I don't know if that's anyone in here, or if that's just a purely hypothetical person. But I am interested to know if they exist. NES ones were your first ones. So when you played them when you played your first NES one, did you know to take notes and draw maps? Did that kind of come naturally? Was that something prompted from the manual? Because I know some manuals would have like a notes section in the back. Didn't expect this game to be as interesting to watch as it is. I'm glad it's interesting. I'm glad it's interesting to watch. That's a nice change of pace after Koei. Earlier I suggested that some of this feels like work, but it doesn't feel like... Like, if this feels like work, this is like the equivalent of filling out a spreadsheet. Whereas Koei feels more like working at, like, a quarry in prison. Hey, Red, currently a puddle with... Oh, yay! 80 degrees. And I know out there they don't exactly build the homes with... They don't exactly build the homes with air conditioning and all that. We played many years of maps and took notes because of those games. But that came naturally to take notes about while playing adventure games. So on your first adventure games, again, what I'm trying to get at, on your first adventure game, did you just start drawing maps like that came naturally right away, or did somebody tell you, hey, you know, you should draw a map? Or was that suggested to you from the manual? Or how did you arrive at, I need to draw a map? I think my first adventure games were probably King's Quest. Your home's keeping heat. Yeah. I don't know what you got to do to get away from that, but it sounds rough. Walked around, got lost, then I realized I should. So it did come naturally to you. The manual usually would mention it. It's been a long time since I've looked at one of these. I think I own the manual for this, and I glanced at the manual. No, I read through the manual before playing this. That was already like 8 streams ago, though. Okay, now where am I going? I got the skeleton key. That's where I need to go. I need to get down to where the okay, so we can't take the elevator. So then I need to go back up to the surface here. This room is rough to look at after the bright blue. Okay. All right. Now from here, let me get my bearings again. I need to go. I need to take the portal down to level 4. No, that's not right either. How did I get down there? To level 4 initially, because that's the only way I can figure to get out properly. I feel like Uncharted Waters felt like a spreadsheet. This is when we're reorganizing the file cabinet, occasionally finding stuff you forgot was in there. Yeah. No, spreadsheet, I think spreadsheet filling out is a good description of playing a lot of Koei. I really did like Uncharted Waters, though. It was too long of a game. They could have chopped like a third of the ranks off. Especially when you get to the end, like, yay, heavy galleons, and now sail to China. You're like, in these? Talk about the slow boat to China. Invested in a fan. Yes. Everybody should own a fan. Blue candle path in 3. Is that what it is? Oh, you think you're right. Darn, I was just there. Forgive me, my lords. Forgive me. Where am I right now? Oh, I'm back here. All right. Let me go back to... I'm so out of sorts here. I want to go... Yeah, to the elevator. Okay. Oh, I always forget that there's 2 use items. Is there a different circumstance wherein you'd want to use the other use item feature? And thanks for that tip. I mean, the bits about just like remembering where I am is really what I need help here. Do you make a misstep in a super cryptic game full of mystery? I can't even, you know, I can't even say that it was mystery though. I really can't, because it's just me getting lost. And like, I've got the map right in front of me and everything like that. Like, I have the information. I've walked these paths. It's just, I am forgetting where I'm going. I feel like I'm doing the chat a disservice, honestly, by getting lost so often. I know that's the goal of this game, but it's kind of hard to feel like, you know, like I'm getting anywhere here. And I know I am. I'm telling myself, you know, we're making progress. Again, dungeon crawler, like Jeff Entertainment said. Dungeon crawl. But yeah, just gotta remember that. Stay positive, right? Stay positive. Be afraid the map is not intuitive without an in-game compass. Yeah, and I'm having to pull up Dumapic quite a bit. Like, I think I know where I'm going most of the time, but not all the time. See, like right here. So, okay, so I'm pointed the right way. I just need to go down there. We do have the blue candle, right? Please tell me. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, that I could see being a massive, massive time waster in this game if you keep misplacing key items that you would need to move forward. That could be extremely draining on one's time, because then you got to go back. I mean, just imagine though if this party gets wiped, like let's say I did teleport into a friggin' wall again, then I would essentially be starting from the very beginning of the game all over again, because I would need all of these very specific items. That's terrifying, honestly, because this is slow going, right? So like the thought of restarting from absolute scratch is nightmarish. Okay, here we go. Down. We're on the floor below. So this ought to be... Yeah, now hopefully, this is a big hopefully. Hopefully I do not have to do all of this this teleporter puzzle again, or the button puzzle. I think it's all still open, but let me look. Should be able to see on Dumapic. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we're gonna go... Okay, then we go left, right, right. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Okay. No, I don't think so. I'm not gonna mess with that again. I mean, thank God this stayed open. Can you imagine if this closed and have to do this all over again? This was a cool puzzle, though. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's just the thought of having to redo it is not great, but this was a really cool puzzle, how it would sometimes open up a different path depending. All right, so hang on. I may still be in the wrong... That's wrong. I may still be in the wrong place. No, what am I doing? I'm off today. I'm really sorry. Let's see. Silver key. Tell me when you got the gold key. Yeah, triple locked. Oh, thank you for the tips on Arwen and Gimli. I did not take a glance. Oh, so camp is when you just stop and pop open your menu like this then, right? That's what I'm seeing. Le Dombo. Get out of here, Le Dombo. You guys are so dumb. It was buried except for the statues. Now, what did we get here? I don't remember. All I know is I remember that those sprites look really cool. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got the tunnel. This is how we get to the next area. So I am in the right spot. I started getting really doubtful. Okay, Dumapic. Right. So we got to go like this. We got to go that way. I think that's it. Large totem, a strange face turns the eyes of one of the faces seems to be watching after a moment when the mouths begin to speak. Oh, yeah, the riddle. The answer is time. Time, give me time. Too bad I didn't use Tolkien's, here's our Tolkien reference for the day. For this round of 5 minutes. Too bad I didn't use Tolkien's time riddle. That's, this thing all things devours. Birds, beasts, trees, flowers. gnaws iron, bites steel, grinds hard stones to meal, slays king, ruins town, and beats high mountain down. I mean, the musical quality of the English language in the hand of a master. Gotta love it. Okay, sword and armor. Let's trade this to Gandalf the Grey. And now we're going to give him that. We've got another black blade and another shiny chain. Who could use a shiny chain? I think we're good on shiny chains. We're good. Okay, imagine being Culver's completely revamping your chicken sandwiches due to negative feedback, spending a bunch of marketing, and then use sandwiches, only to have them taste like whatever this is I'm having for lunch. I've never even heard of Culver's, honestly. Was that a chicken sandwich place? I don't think I've ever been there. If I were an adventuring party, the Hall of Mirrors would quickly become the much more navigable Hall of Shattered Glass. Little things like that. You know, you should have the option for that emergence gameplay. That would be nice. Okay, here's the skeleton key door. After much kerfluffling, we finally made it. Use the item skeleton key. I'm so excited to see what's inside. The skull winks and says, "Welcome to Loons." Hey, thanks for having me, Bubby. You stand before a small stone monolith, while high above you hangs a silver crescent. Wiping the dust off the stone, you uncover these words. Rest in peace, the loon. His time comes again. May he rest in peace. That's it? Midwestern fast food chain. Okay. So I've never eaten there. I'm curious now. But not super curious that I would drive that far to go there. It doesn't sound that great. I don't know. I didn't know what was going to be in here, and I don't know if there's anything in here. I know loon has been a reference quite a lot of times, but I don't know that there's anything here. Okay. Loon's headstone. Lark in a cage, use the pocket watch. Is that because there's like a chime, like a bird inside the pocket watch? Oh, so it's one of those frozen custard plus fast food places. We've got a place like that down here. Went there once. I'm not a huge fan of custard in general. Every once in a while I'm like, this is good. I think I'm good for the next 5 years or so. Okay. All right, I guess we have to use the pocket watch. Yeah, maybe I'm seeing hints, but I don't even know how to connect the dots. Pocket watch. You press a button on the watch. Everyone begins feeling dizzy, as if caught in a whirlpool. Round and round you go, falling, endlessly falling. You feel the centuries slip away. Everyone passes out and there is dark. You open your eyes and a voice rings in your ears. I'm sweating bullets right now. I kid you not. One day soon we'll all sing a tune in the timeless room underneath the moon. I'm about ready to make a mad dash for the reset button. An encounter. Oh, it's the loon himself. I am the prophet by the name of the loon. How are you? Okay, we're going to Katu this guy first. The loon is not charmed by Arwen? Okay, maybe it's not a huge deal. Okay, I don't know. Let's just take a look. Let's just see. What do you have here? I have just what you need. Bird in a cage, 10,000 gold. Let's go ahead and buy that. Legolas, you can take care of that. Bird in a cage, you got yourself a deal. I guess I could have tried stealing that from him, but I don't know. At this point, I just don't want my entire party to be eviscerated for any reason. I don't know. What was the hint for using the pocket watch? I guess it was the inscription before using the battery on the machine and then getting the pocket watch. There's the same rhymey like riddle on this epitaph here. So that connects the two thoughts. That was kind of the hint. Okay. Got it. I guess it's like anything to find that kind of correlation, right? And they always say correlation equals causation. Can't because new chicken sandwiches is terrible, so can it just be for ice cream night? Sounds like a wise man. So give me like a scale of 1 to 10 on that chicken sandwich from Culver's. Let's talk. Arwen. Hi. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Thelonious P. Loon, Master of Time and Prophet Extraordinaire. Welcome to my humble abode. Did you have any trouble finding the place? Yeah. I thought so. You'll have that confused look on your face. You see, I live in a world beyond all time, never aging, never dying. Here, I live forever, and so everything is revealed to me. That is the secret of my prophecy, and... I lost my place. And of all the prophets. Please allow me to demonstrate. You have come seeking knowledge of the triaxial gate. Am I correct? Sure. Then you must seek to understand the true nature of the triaxial balance and the elemental forces. Nature? Throughout the history of the world, the sages have spoken of an alliance of power which moves all things within our universe, an eternal balance of cosmic forces. Most mortal men are able to see only two of these forces, and thus call them by such names as good and evil, right and wrong, true and false. It is these two opposing powers which have apparently long battled within the soul of all men. But I'm here to tell you that this struggle is not but an illusion. To understand the true nature of the triaxial balance, you must pierce the veil of this illusion and see that there are three forces at work, not two, and they are of different nature than what you now believe, for they exist in realms not opposite one another. Each of these realms has its own laws and its own code of good and evil, and it is your task to learn of these forces so that you might achieve a balance between them. There are three celestial aspects you must discover about each of the elemental forces. Learn of these aspects, and you will begin to understand what it is that I'm speaking of. Remember what I've told you, and think well upon it. Celestial aspects? Learn them well. Realms? The realms of three that are four. Time? Time is merely the irreversible order of temporal succession by which change and permanence are predicated. I mean, that's just a normal definition of time. That's not even a thing. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you picked up on the Edwin. My Edwin is a little different than this. This is kind of like the Wreck-It Ralph King Candy because I've added the lisp. My Edwin is a little, I think, on a lower register. But it's more like, time is merely an irresistible order of temporal succession by which change and permanence are predicated. That's so there's a little difference there. We're gonna call the one voice Edwin and the other one King Candy from Wreck-It Ralph. Or in other words, our destiny lies in the future. Destiny? Thy future is clear to me. No. So I don't know what I might miss here. $10,000 GP is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Can I sell some things to help me kind of make up a little bit more of that? There's a sword that I could sell. Got enough. It's got a morning star. Black blade. Shiny chain. We might just wind up selling the silver mail. Scroll of petrifying, you can have that. Gimli's got the bag of tokens. I don't know. Was that enough? Let me see here. Gandalf, go ahead and sell him that. Okay, let's see. Still not enough gold. Okay. Well, how about the sword? How about now? No. Okay. The loon leaves, so we'll have to come back to that. Oh, it kicks you all the way back up here? The best character that lives outside time is Abanaxis from The Longest Journey. When he talks, he's always confused about the order of things because he exists at all times at once. Oof. What is The Longest Journey? I don't know that I've heard of that. So we got booted all the way back up here. I did not have enough money for the stuff, though. How much money do I have? That's enough money. Was it 100,000? Or was it... It looked like it was 10,000. I'm really unsure of what just happened. What just occurred. Let's see, though. If I were to give the bird in a cage to Arwen, and then I don't know that there's anything else to identify. Oh, you know what? I can go ahead and give the wand to Gandalf. That feels fitting. Identify a lark in a cage. Ah. Why did it have to be Aragorn? Because so far I've been able to buy things on other characters, provided that I've pooled all the gold. So I'm not sure why this one choice, so far at least, has had to be on the lead character. That's unfortunate. That just completely kicks you out. Oh, so it sounds like a breezy point-and-click adventure. Well, that's not too bad. Sometimes there's a place for a little palate cleanser. I might have to check that out. The Longest Journey. What is that on? It's a PC. Okay. So I'm gonna go back down there. He's got all the stuff pooled on him. We'll save right here. I'm gonna go back down there. Easier said than done. I gotta get to... Man. Friggin' the loon. Darn it. Dude, this game has no qualms about wasting your time. It doesn't even care. Does not even care. Hercule gig. I'm allergic to Wizardry's nonsense. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this again. Leto feet. It's going to be Latumapik and Latumofis. No. Maporfic. There it is. Wizardry. Why? Why? Thought we had an agreement. Adventure games are great. I haven't played a ton of them. I feel like playing them in a pre-internet age where there's not the temptation right there to look something up if you get stuck is a different sort of experience. Okay, he said it's psionics. Alright. Stupid. Darn loon. Imagine if the pocket watch broke. Then you got to do that all over again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can keep it. Keep your junk. Shugenja. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks for the heads up on the two enemies looking fairly, or the two characters looking like they were fairly drained. I do appreciate that. Okay, let me see. Which direction am I going here? Straight, looks like. And then from here, just keep going. Go this way. Use item, blue candle. Yep. Stairs down. Okay. This is down to 4. Now here, I just need to get to the end there. Get through the Hall of Mirrors. That's not that bad. It's not that bad. Got plenty of money, so if there's another bit of shenanigans. You know what? I should have saved right in front of the loon's room. So if he had kicked me out, then just reset. But that was a lot of talking and all that jazz. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Didn't realize there would be an NPC that would boot you all the way out of the dungeon. Although they were experiencing a significant metaphysical event. So, kind of makes sense, right? Because, you know, they were outside of time and all that jazz. Door's locked. You gotta use the gold key. Somebody's got it on them. Just played a game that loves wasting time. Ninja Terra. Oh, Shweddy's here. How's it going? Toxic nonsense everywhere. There is a lot of toxic nonsense all over the place. Yeah. How are you doing today, though? How you doing? I don't know if you caught that bit with the NPC we were just talking to, but they're changing the rules every once in a while on me. Yeah, I think we can make it a little further through these. They are, yeah, James. They are affected by a curse, so they're losing health fairly slowly. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and take a time back up. I probably should have slept at the end of recharge spells, but not super worried about that. We've got a lot of casters now. Thanks to thanks to the game Genie. And got enough. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I already made a mistake. Let me get my bearings here. I forgot that I was in the room of mirrors. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. Hall of Mirrors, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, no. There it is. Okay, Loon, I'm coming for you. Time, you putz. Don't you remember me? I guess you get a third kind of reference here, right? Your pocket watch, but in order to get in here, you have to solve a riddle about time. So I would call that breadcrumbing, really, than a clue. Yeah, let's use this here. Skeleton key, done. You know what? Screw you guys. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Now use the pocket watch. Yeah, they totally had me going. I thought they were going to wipe my party here for some crazy reason. Hey, how's it going? What's up, dude? We just got to talk to him, right? Like, that's it. Okay, listen closely. 3 lords and a 4th must you pass. Each with a sign, each with a purpose. Into the triaxial gate must you go 3 times and a 4th, each with a rod, each with an answer. And when at last you stand before the final confrontation, fear not, for he that is vanished shall not be lost. If you will but cast the spell of summoning to save them from their fate. All right, important dialogue dump. Important got here right when that loon bit happened. Oh, okay. Yeah, you saw the wizardry toxicity, because they really wanted it specifically for this NPC, that I pull the gold onto the first character. So far, that's not been prohibitive on anything else, but it is prohibitive here. They wanted that absolutely to happen here. Otherwise, you get booted out, which I guess. Let me guess, the curse is hard to remove. No, I just wanted to use them, yeah. But you could remove the curse back in town fairly easily. But yeah, I was like, we could use some cursed goods. You lift the curse, and then there's less on there. I don't know. Like petrified or something like that. But that's okay. All right, so now that we have that bit of information, I guess we could go to level 5. Sure, and that's going to be via elevator. The loon leaves. Oh, and we're kicked out. So, okay. We just need to get to the elevator. That's not that hard. Let's spend the night skis. Let's make sure everybody, because just in case we get a level up. Well, I haven't earned 6.5 million experience yet. What a surprise! All right, entering the maelstrom. Here we go. Oh, you green slimes, get out of here, you little schmutz. Schmutz. That's a fun word to say. Schmutz. Say it with me, class. Schmutz. Schmutz. That's right, schmutz. Not today's Hawaiian word of the day. I got to bring that back. There's a couple things I want to build into the stream. Bring back Hawaiian word a day, and I want to change all of the little job point redemption things into like sound effects, because that's fun. Okay, if Gandalf was stumped by Speak Friend and Enter, he will be stumped by any riddles this guy has. Yes. Yeah, if Gandalf will just start putting the commas into Elvish where there is no commas, then he's going to have a rough time here. It will indeed. Let's go ahead and use the item, bag of tokens. Yeah. Enter that. Yeah, Herkle, Barkle, Smirkle, get out of here. I don't want you. All right. Down, down, down. It's not C, right? So let me see. Let me see here. I don't think. No, yeah, this is green. The long dungeon hall. We have been there, so we're down to D. Oh, this is ugly. Okay, we got 3 Hatamotos, 4 high samurai, beg your pardon, and 4 men of swords. Yikes. Super satisfying just to nuke them all. Vapor coil. I guess found a flail. Gandalf found a sword. This sword, the rune's name, Orcrist, the Goblin Cleaver. And mine, Glamdrill, The faux hammer. Why do they call it the faux hammer if it's a sword and not a hammer? Tolkien. How high are they? Very, very. I've got okay. I'd prep your buffs after this one. No telling what. Oh, thank you. I didn't see that my buffs were gone again because I went back to town. So let's go ahead and put those up. Thanks very much for that tip there. To Mopik and Maporfic. I remembered all three of them. Look at that. That's lovely, that. Okay. And we're not going to take any chances. Let's go ahead and... hey, somebody did something. We're doing Blue Mage. See, we need like a fun little sound effect there. I don't know. Does anybody have any suggestions for fun sound effects? I guess they can't be copyrighted because the world hates us. So I don't know. And we'll reduce the costs on them. All that stuff. Or really, like in the past, a lot of those did things like the green one made a riddle. The red mage one turned the screen black and white. Stuff like that. But I just want to play the game, you guys. I know the whole Twitch culture. Twitch culture is like, hey, you ever watch like Twitch creator YouTube videos? They're like, hey, you guys, install this super complicated app rather than playing the game. I don't know. For me, I'm just old-fashioned. I just want to play the game. Ooh. I just wanted the guy to pop up and celebrate. Well, that's cool. That's good. What am I doing now? Oh, yeah, stuff. The Alma, I guess to not, like, waste everything, you know? Oh, we got a couple Nadis still. I mean, that's a lot right there. Anybody else need anything? Redeemed Thief of Joy, maybe? No, just kidding. How's it going, Mr. Temper? I can't preemptively be mean to you. That's against my nature. Let me see what this looks like. Hey, Aloha Friday to you, Mr. Temper. How's it going today? We are down to... Ow! Ow! Little Earthworm Jim there. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, I see where we are. I see where they're going with this. Let's see about... Okay, a large, colorful poster stands on display proclaiming the following message. Welcome to Manfrotti's, the place for entertainment. Big gala event, costume party tonight featuring the Mad Room, the Crystal Ballroom, the Playhouse Mystery Theater. Everyone has a good time at Manfrotti's. I'm confused. Is this a dungeon? Is it like Las Vegas? I guess what's the difference, right? They're almost the same thing. Where am I? Somewhere. Oh, Joker of Doom and many skeletons. Joker of Doom does not sound like a friendly name. It just does not. Oh, how did you guys survive? By being awesome. There we go. A sword. Okay. We're gonna start getting back to regularly saving. Now there's gonna be stuff out here somewheres. Oh my gosh. That's more like it. Someone approaches. Big Max. Good evening, folks. Welcome to Manfrotti's. May I have your tickets, please? Tickets? How about a little Arwen? Oh, he sells tickets. There you go. Tickets. You can't carry anymore. Okay. So then pool gold on Legolas. And he could buy the tickets. That's not nice. That's not nice when a character, you buy something from them and they go, hi, good evening, your tickets please. Tickets? If you don't have any tickets, then I can't let you come inside. Of course, I do have some I might be willing to sell you for a modest fee. Man, Freddy? Psst. And while you're here, don't forget to check out the Playhouse Mystery Theater. Theater? You'll just pass away. What? Oh, yeah. We probably gotta identify him first, right? Because that's the way it works in life. Sword of Master. Cool. Love the name Big Max. It makes me want a hamburger, honestly. Let's just give this to Aragorn. We can't trade to Aragorn. Was he using a katana? I'm gonna guess that Sword of Master is better than a katana, but let's check. I don't even see it. Okay, oh, there it is. Sword of Master versus the katana. So the katana is 2d4 plus 5. And then Sword of Master is 1d10 plus 7. Woof. So let's go ahead and shift a few things around here. We'll give the keys over to Boromir. Oh. Or key, singular. That still works. Trade to Aragorn, Sword of Master. And then Aragorn, equip, Sword of Master, blah, blah, blah. And then Legolas, trade the tickets to Arwen and the flail to Gandalf. Gandalf, go ahead, do your thing. Master Katana. Well, is that even better than Sword of Master? 3d5 plus 4. Notes, speed plus 2 and critical hits? I mean, it seems significantly good. So, okay, let me see here. Let me see here. Aragorn will give the Sword of Master to Boromir. And then Arwen will give the... No, Gandalf will give the Master Katana to Aragorn and identify the axe. It's a battle axe. Arwen, you can go ahead and identify the tickets. Okay, and then Aragorn, go ahead and equip all that goodness. Sweet! Big Macs with extra sauce. Whoa, big. Red hasn't played Resident Evil 4 where the merchant laughs at you a lot. I have not played Resident Evil 4, actually. I know about that merchant just from cultural stuff, but I've not played that one. I only played the first one. Tickets become ticket stubs. It's like a key with repeated use. Oh, okay. Got it. It looks like it just took away the thing, but yeah, we gotta... Because they don't let you identify within the dialogue menu, right? Like when you're speaking with a character. It looked like they did not. I think we're good. But there's something else I want to see before I go ahead and go through there. There is apparently... Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. There's apparently... a person out here. Some kind of NPC. I don't know. I honestly don't know where I am right now. Let's use Duma Pick. Good old Duma Pick. Oh yeah, right there. Oh good. I'll just continue filling this out, I guess. Well, that's what it says there. So it says Royal Ladies. Why are they marked on the map, though? I'm not sure why. You can meet various royal lady NPCs. Oh. Taking some damage here. Okay, these are NPCs? What? There's just like random misogyny? Why? This is 2025, Mr. Temper. I don't know which period of the dinosaurs you're stuck in. There are NPC versus royal ladies, or these are like previous lists. Okay, so it's not. This is not actually that encounter. Ooh. Let's see. We're gonna want the heal up here, a skosh. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, there's a lot of beefy enemies here. Beefy. I'm gonna fight all these mobs. Skeletons advance. Hate it when skeletons advance. Well, here's a better question. Maybe is there a good reason to encounter this NPC at all, or do I just not need to worry about it? Because it might be a case where they don't really provide anything. Hey, tell him, Mod, go sit in a corner. A misogynistic dinosaur, a relic of the Cold War. But not as handsome as Pierce Brosnan. Almost. Almost, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't think he's been out of the corner since the Anindo streams. He's just infinitely in the corner. And his last resort is attempting to offend people. That's about it. Yeah, well, I guess. Let's just breeze through him one more time. Okay, so if there's no real reason to get to those NPCs, we won't worry about it. Hey, how's it going? So to use these, I just give item, right? Like, they were a little expensive, so, you know, you can understand my apprehension of doing that. Thank you very much. Please keep your stubs. Oh, there we go. Go on inside and have a good time. That was the stub that you were mentioning. Okay, now... Nobody's as handsome as Pierce Brosnan. Oh yeah, most handsome male celebrity? Pierce Brosnan. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Henry Cavill with his mustache CGI'd out. Beat that. The stub can use unidentified as well. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You're not? Well, you should be comfortable in that. I mean, come on now. Nobody's going to assume that you're that you're trying to get after a male celebrity here. This is just a general question. We're all your friends here. We're all your friends here. Don't even worry about it. Okay, did it put me in the right direction? Where the heck am I now? Let me see. Do you want to pick? Okay, all right. We're right there. Got it. So there are several inscriptions to the north. I'm going to go check that out. That's one heck of a maze, though. One heck of a maze. Is that really worth it? Erica Blitz, welcome. How's it going? We are playing Wizardry 5 here on Super Nintendo on OG hardware. Thanks very much for the follow, by the way. I don't know if we know each other. My name is Moses, aka the Well-Read Mage. What we're doing is playing through every Super Nintendo RPG on original hardware. I've got about 9 left, but today, and for the past 8 streams, really, we've been on Wizardry 5. Are you familiar with it? Sounds like you're familiar with Wizardry. This is my first Wizardry, and I'm having a heck of a time with this game. It's a little up there. What if you are trying to get after a male celebrity? Then that's fine too, honestly. But I just was suggesting that nobody's going to assume you are based on this. Matt Damon or Ryan Reynolds. Slasher, how's it going? You know what? I can't with Ryan Reynolds' beady eyes. I just can't. There's no way. No. And he always does that winking thing. Most handsome female celebrity is a harder question. That is a hard question. Susan Boyle. Most handsome female celebrity. I once saw Ryan Gosling in person. He's just as hot in real life as he is on screen. My friend tells he's sleaze. Oh, it's not too surprising, you know, the Hollywood elites, right? I did meet Cuba Gooding Jr. once in person when I was working as a cashier. He looked Cuba, and I'm sorry if you're listening to this. He looked exhausted. He looked super tired. Had not shaved. Obviously, no makeup, no lights. He looked really tired, and he was up where I was because of a soccer game for his kids or something like that. But wow, the dude looked like he needed a nap. He did. Wizardry, I know, is a gotcha game. Oh yeah, gotcha, right? There was a moment like that just this stream, maybe about a quarter of an hour ago. Yeah, so it's been a good time. It's been a good time. So after this game, we're planning to play Spike McFang. After that, I'll probably play one of the 2 Ultimas, Blackgate or False Prophet. Can't remember which one is first. After that, we'll probably play Secret of the Stars. It's a long journey, but it's almost done. We've been suffering through Wizardry 5. Slasher knows what's up. Our girly? I don't know. I can't stand that here at Henry Cavill called girly. Boy, me or me red, we benefited. Oh yeah, no, I get it. Like, you come and watch a streamer, and it's like watching somebody being pilloried. You know, just locked with their hands in their face and people throwing things at them. Cuba getting you to listen to all these. See, I know Cuba. Like I'm saying, if you're listening, Cuba, I am sorry. It's true though. You look tired. Get some rest, bro. Get some rest. Has he been in any movies recently? I feel like I haven't seen him for a long time. He's got to be old by now. I mean, this was like 15 years ago when I saw him. Anyway, welcome, Erica. Welcome, anybody else who's joining us. Wizardry 5, here we go. Hollywood disowned him? Did they really? Oh, you might be losing some trust points again here, Temper. I don't know. We'll go... do I want to go all the way up just for inscriptions? Jason Momoa? You get compared to Jason Momoa? Do you really? I'll have you know, Jason Momoa was born in my hospital on my island. And for that reason, I've adopted him as an adopted brother. Just 100%. We're not going to go that way. We'll go right here. And we are using a map. We are semi-frequently using a guide. Just so you're aware. I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. We're not drawing a map. I gotta get through this game. I got other games to play. But if this was the only game that I had as a kid, or one that I was willing to spend a long time with, I would love to have done all that. Toilet Royale, ye ladies. Well, Arwen, go in there and check. What's up? This is gonna be weird. La Diva Brenda and Royal Ladies. A gathering of ladies look very surprised to see you. Well, all right. Aragorn, do your stuff. La Diva Brenda is charmed. What do you have here? Just what you need. A super expensive staff ring amulet. A couple potions and Ankh. Okay. Talk. I'll bet you don't want us to call the guards now, do you? The fee is 500 gold. Sure, whatever. You know what? Pull the gold on the dang character. Now talk. I knew I could count on you. As the elemental goddess of wizardry, I have been sent to say unto thee an important message from our sponsor. There is a warlock that knows of the celestial aspects. Seek out his counsel. And for Lala's sake, bring a present. A present? Does Wizardry 5 have a teammate? Oh, I don't know. It's been kind of weird because like these characters will die all the time. Like all the time. And like half of my early playthrough was just replacing characters who died. Yeah, these prices are ridiculous. 500 gold to not call the thing. Oh yeah, own an island and a hospital and a whole thing. Adopted someone who looked like Ninja's brother. Yes. You know, like when Aquaman came out, people were like, "Hey, you're Hawaiian. You should go see Aquaman because he's Hawaiian." I was like, "I don't care." But then I went inside and I was like, "I like Jizmawa. I do." You use 6 characters at the same time. Yeah, and you can reorganize them, so there's really no, like, main. I'm kind of using Aragorn as the main here because lore, you know, but other than that, there's not a whole lot going on. Okay, just to make sure I don't miss anything here. Checking the map here. Meet a now. I don't think that this does anything. I don't know that there's anything here. Nothing that I'm seeing, at least. Just royal ladies. Okay. Oh, there's a Wizardry gotcha game. I don't know why I read that as gotcha. Like, haha, got you. Aquaman is Swedish? Well, that works out because I'm also Swedish. So, you almost had me there, Mr. Temper. You picked, like, one of the other many ethnicities that I have. Recently did the DNA test, so I know it all. It's all here, black and white, clear as crystal. She designed this hell? Well, there it is. Kind of like you're the main character, you organize the parties that enter the dungeon. Yeah. Wizardry Daphne? Alright, I'm out of here. Can't believe we went into the ladies' room. That's ridiculous. Wizardry, who wrote this? Now there's other stuff, there's other things further in. And I suppose we can go check that out. There are other inscriptions. For the sake of completion. I mean, this is a big old stinking maze right here, though. Like, enormous. They could have just made a straight hallway. It would have been the same effect. The Beauty and the Beast. tale as old as me. I almost got stuck singing Beauty and the Beast, but then I didn't. Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. So my first job was shredding checks in a print shop and assisting the pressman. Shredding checks for 8 hours a day is about as boring as it sounds. And I kid you not, I just basically sang Disney songs in my head all day long. It's the only thing I could do to keep sane. And now I feel like I could still remember the words to all of those songs just for no real reason. There's no point in me still remembering them, but they won't get out. They'll just stay forever. They're going to be lowering me down someday, and I'll be, tale as old as time. That's a cool sprite right there. Short-lived. Dragon's Asp. We got the armor and the sword. Okay. Probably good stuff, but I do want to get through this here. Oh, Frankenstein and Vampire. We have the cinematic universe. Take off, Frankenstein. Oh, probably going to be time to heal up these friends pretty soon. If this maze ever ends, I don't know. Green Dragon. Can't believe I didn't pick up on that reference sooner. That's my ultimate goal, is to find every Lord of the Rings reference in these games. Because they're got to be there. I mean, we wouldn't have Wizardry. That's Tolkien's one mistake, is we wouldn't have Wizardry without the Lord of the Rings. Getting very full on items here. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to use Duma Pick pretty soon because I don't know. I don't know where I am. Edgar Winter. It's true. Edgar Winter Group. That's a good song. One of my favorite. Seeing OG Wizardry is kind of cool. It's a cool game. It's a cool game. I do complain about it. But it's a cool game. Have they ever ported Wizardry Daphne to anything else? Now, dude, My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. Late at night in my dreams, I see wizardry. I feel wizardry. I haven't had a wizardry dream yet, thank goodness. Dreaming about a video game, you wake up and you're like, I need to get a hobby. Wizardry has made Red devolve into singing. It's something to pass the time, it is. Okay, so look. I don't know where the heck I am anymore. Oh my goodness. I probably was just going in a big old circle. Oh no. Oh no. We're actually close to the exit. I mean, that took so long that I was just beginning to think that it was a big circle. But it was not a big circle. It was a rock lobster. We were in a party. Ooh, everybody had matching towels. Name a worse singer than the guy from B-52s. They're just like, it makes Rolling Stones talking look like, I don't know. Okay, there's more. There's more. There's more. There's always more. Please, can I have less more? Hey, we did it! The Crystal Ballroom Festive Social tonight. Okay. Toilet Royale, ye lords. A wandering group of royal lords. I don't know. Gilbert Gottfried? What is this, the most handsome male celebrity? Sometimes I could do a Gilbert Gottfried, but that's a hard voice to do. You gotta get it. You gotta get it way up there. But I can't do it today. I don't feel it. We got the chest voice today. We're not doing Gilbert. It was for another day. Wizardry and insanity sometimes go hand in hand. I feel that. I feel that. Okay, let's see. The first time I played Bangai, it broke your brain. Dreamed more and more elaborate levels for that just wanted it to end so he could rest. Poor man. You gonna be with someone turn him off and on again? Yeah. That's not even like the bottom. Like, I mean, we could go worse than that for sure. I need my guitar. That's what I need. Oh, ukulele. Hang on. This is my late stepdad's ukulele that I asked to inherit because he didn't write up a will or anything like that. Passed away recently back in January. And went back home and checked this out. But this is a nice ukulele. Let's see. We'll play something. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Oh, yeah. And it's like E no kavi ka e ka heke o na pua e e ai 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 e ai ai e no kavi ka e a o ka heke o na pua. And it's like E no kavi ka e a o ka heke au na pua. Oh, I think it's dun, dun. That's how it goes. Ukulele. All right, for you Midwesterners, that was all of the culture you could probably stand for one day. just for you. No Gilbert Gottfried impressions in a family-friendly chat. No, we would go the Iago direction. We would go bust out the Morgan Freeman. The worst game ever invented is Wizardry 5 for the Super Nintendo. That's about all I can do for that right now. You kind of have to hold your breath when you do that one. Toile. It's nice. Okay, let me scroll up here. Well, wait, there's more. Act now and we'll give you a free side of pain and death. Nice. Should I fight these lords? Should I? Oh, thank you for the condolences. No, it was yeah. It was his time. He was going through some stuff, but it was nice to go home. We had a great send off to him. Got to go out in the boat, scatter ashes. It was good. Fangirl screaming, "Oh, my wife in the next room." my wife in the next room hearing me play ukulele. Okay, let me do one more. Let me do one more song. This song goes out to my wife in the next room. Let's see. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Been out riding fences for so long now. You're a hard one, but I know that you've got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you and hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. Oh, what is that? Draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. No, the queen of hearts is always your best bet. Now it seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you won't only want the ones that you can't get. What does they do? Get desperado. You ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, oh freedom, well that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. And don't your feet get cold in the wintertime? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. Hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Been outright, oh, come down from your fences. And what's the, hang on, what's the chord? Down from your fences, open the gate. It may be raining, but there's a rainbow above you. Better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. Better let somebody love you before it's too late. There we go. All right. We got that out of the system. I think I'm let Ryan Gosling love you? What? All right, Cinco Play. I see what you were saying earlier about not being completely confident in your, you know what. You only know that song from Seinfeld. Every time I think of that song, I think of that Seinfeld episode. That's a breakup song. It's not a breakup song. That song is not a breakup song. That song is for the lonely. That song's for the lone wolves, the lone rangers. You better let somebody love you. All right, I think I'm pumped. I think I'm jazzed. Enough frolicking. I think we're good. Here we go. All right. I'm going to go ahead and battle these royal lords. Why not? I don't know. Should I? Shouldn't I? That's what's going to happen. This is just a restroom. I mean, imagine you're using the restroom so that adventurers walk in. And then you pick up your stuff and you're ready to fight. Magic Drain. We got the helm. And we got a lot of healing that we need to do. A lot. Oh, we're out of muddies on that, dude. Let's see here. Don't accidentally select the spell that warps you completely out of the dungeon. Lesson learned. The hard way. Gimli. And then we got Gandalf. Hey, that did not. Oh, no, it did. It did. I looked at something wrong. Okay, well, is there anything else in here?
Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 3.
Nothing. Nothing. Before we're on 5. We do have progress. We do have progress. Why don't RPG members ever have to poop? I know. And there's toilets, too, sometimes. That's the most important, other than what are we going to eat? That's the second most important question, is where are we going to use el baño? Seriously. I mean, they have to figure this out. For all the realism in video games, they never seem to be too realistic about that. So, what else is here? It doesn't really look like, I don't really see anything else that I should be getting to. There's something called okay, let me see what this is. Let me see. All right, we got to go south now. That's where we're going next. Should be in this direction. It says the Mad Room Gala Dance tonight. Let's save the game because we haven't saved since before all that singing. And this is a... Oh, no. You know how I was saying I don't like the traps that spin you around? They're all over this. Chomp, you float over a pit. Well, that's good. Oh no, licks. Oh, I think I just only attacked one. Whoops. Dang, licks. Oh my gosh. Wandering group of green dragons, singular. Time to do my pick. That did spin me right round. Da, 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 spin me right round. Da, 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 da. How do I get out of that? Float over a pit. Oh, I see. I see what we got to do here. Okay, let me figure out exactly where I am. We're right up here. Okay, so we're going to turn around, go all the way down. All the way down. Grr. Oh, that's a cool sprite right there. Look at that thing. I really like the cape on that. Okay. I think this is correct. Secret doors. You poop everywhere on purpose. This is a personality test, really. Someone approaches. They call me the Snatch, 'cause I am Robin Hood, baby. Okay, Aragorn? Yeah, sure. And what do you got to say for yourself? Got any spare change? Lay it on me then. Okay. How about you could have... I'll give you a hundy. How's that? Thank you very much. So if you give me your cash, I shall continue to give you my time. Time can be important, especially if you're looking for somebody. Somebody? Now, who would you be looking for? The gatekeeper? Seeking ye shall find. David? Why did he say David? Why, he's right behind you. Can't you see him? Well then, why'd you ask me? Time? I knew... Oh, I didn't realize it said yes. I knew a dude what had all the time in the world, and he called himself the Loon. I remember the Loon. He was a funny little man. He had this most amazing little locket, too. It was all gold with a glass cover on it. He said it was made of brass on the inside, except for a magic crystal, which is what made it work. I think it's called quartz. Oh, This is the hint for what the pocket watch is made out of. Dang, gotta come all the way down here and then they expect you to go back up there? No. Anyway, when I tried to pick it up, it went off and I wound up in a very strange place. It was like some kind of nightmare, only it was even worse. Okay. More so, with all the monsters in dungeons, just imagine how much monster proof. Yeah. I mean, at least with the undead, I guess you don't have to worry about that, which is probably why, you know, necromancers are so popular. Don't have to really clean up after the undead. Almost like they want you to play the game. What a statement. Almost like they want you to figure out these weird directions and completely bizarre orders. Yeah, that is such a gotcha statement. That's a ha-ha type statement. How could they? It's kid literally couldn't play Dragon Age because in the first 15 minutes spent so much time talking about the taint. Couldn't take anything seriously anymore. Oh, y'all. I feel bad for y'all. I really do. Okay, I don't know. Let me try this again. I'm going to try... No. That's because he's a ghost. Oh, what? Get out of my face. Tried to steal an item from me. Yeah, the way in which they want you to play this game is the problem. That's the problem. Vampire and a werewolf. Now what? Now what do we got to do? What else is there down here? There's a stair down here. Oh, we can't access it from this room anymore. Oh, no, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Well, I would like to go to... Well, there's 2 stairs. That's not too bad. There's a gentle pool I think we'll try and get to. Let's see about that. Oh no, I hit the thing. Forget it. The darn it. Wow. All right, what? What am I looking at here? Oh, okay, good. Oh, good. Right here. And then it should be right here. There's another instance where I don't know how you would see this side of a map if you were drawing this out yourself. Wait, did I do that right? Yeah, secret doors. Hang on. Right here. This might be it. They didn't know. SCAT. They didn't know. I would say they didn't know. Don't destroy everything in the last 10 minutes. All right, Grandpa. I'll see you next time. Yes. It's true, I guess. It's true. But what a jerk after I gave him money. There's no honor among thieves, as they say, right? Let's see. Cinco Play, I feel like you would be somebody I could rely on to come up with a list of inappropriately named games. Not that you should recite that list here in the PG stream or anything like that, but for the sake of human knowledge, I'll commission you to do that. That's what I'll do. Legolas, pick the lock. Let's save the game because a lot has happened. We're still making decent progress. Okay, the gentle pool of clear blue waters flows around a white marble fountain. I don't think I have the rubber ducky equipped, so we got to make sure of that first. Ooh, there's a lot. There's a lot there. Padded leather and a robin's ward. No, robin sword. Ticket stub. Oh, we identified it anyway. I didn't see it. I did not see it. Let me take it again. There it is. Oh, he's got it on. He's got it on. Okay, so let's go out. Come back in. All the way down. Level 1, 2, 3. Legolas is cured and healed. Cool, I guess. Well, that's it. It was just a healing pool. That's pretty handy. Oh, Gimli wanted dose. And one more. All right. Cool. I don't know. It cures status ailments and revives the dead? Dang. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, sure. So you do have a list of inappropriately named games across generations, or is this going to be... I don't want to ask you. I don't want to ask you questions that you may not be... you may not be contractually allowed to answer on this. So we'll let that one hang in the air. There's a rope going down. Ooh, we're in the blue. We're in the blue. It's a personal project, so I was right. I was spot on. When are you going to share this list of inappropriately named games? I knew it. I knew it. Level 6, this is, ladies and gentlemen. Level 6. Upstairs, downstairs, in his nightgown. Oh, it's spooky in here. I really dig the blue, though. I think that looks super cool. Okay, look, so... I don't know. Let's take a look at this map real quick. See what we got going on. And which direction am I facing? Okay. This is not the direction that I thought I was going to go in. No, we're going this way. We're going this way. So... there's some kind of pool up ahead. We'll go check that out first. Oh, these are doors. That's going to be hard to see, I think. But I don't want to go through the doors. I think I'm a lot further down than I thought initially. Or I'm just in a completely different spot. No. Okay, I know where I'm at. I know where I'm at. I don't know where I'm at. Oh, yes, I do. Here we go. A dark well descends into the floor. Legolas! Dang. Deep well. Hopefully that rubber ducky is going to keep him going. Lady Neptune and 2 or 4 Tritons. Gimli got some poison on him. And it is magnetics. Don't mess us up, please. Legolas found card and sword. Well, okay. That seems pretty useful. Let's see. Icy level 6. Oh, it's ice. Oh, yeah. Looks like ice. Makes sense. The blue zone. They're asked, do we know how many levels there are? Cannot reveal the amount. Thank you, Dragonfire. We're on level 6. I don't know how many levels there are, but hopefully... Okay, could you answer us this? What's our percentage on progress through this game? We've got to be past halfway. All right. Was apparently all the rage. Yeah, if it's a gold chocobo, you could get $20,000 or something. So I've been told. I know people buying cards like it's the lottery. I feel like has ruined buying cards, honestly. Not been fun to have to deal with that. Oh, you can use the monkey wand, padded leather bracelet. There we go. Arwen and Legolas. I mean, we're just completely full of items here, which is a shame. It's a darn shame. Didn't drop a couple things. The Morning Star and the Battle Axe. And then let's have Gimli pass some things over to Gandalf. Armor, helm. Gandalf, do your thing. Silver mail, and brass salet. You could trade that back to Gimli, the brass salet. Oh yeah, now we gotta do that all over again. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Because you got a cursed shield and a cursed blade, right? Then I can go ahead and give him one of these silver mails because he's going to be our cursed guy. He's got a lot of cursed items on him. Silver mail. There we go. All kinds of curses. All kinds. And then go ahead and unpetrify him. Oh. There you go. Right as rain. 65 to 75. Still a few items at large, puzzles notwithstanding. Got it. Cool. That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I think we can make it through this at a decent rate. Again, without a guide, with, you know, just our pencil and our wits, I could see myself playing this game for several months, 9 months to a year. That's a long time. If it's a suplex card, you can tag me in it on Blue Sky because like 50 other people have. That's funny. I got tagged for the Red Mage one. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but you know, I'm going to say as an artist, no, I wouldn't say that. But man, Magic card art has really gone downhill. It just looks like all of it just looks like generic fantasy art or even like AI generated these days. I'm like going back to like when I was a kid playing back in my day, Magic cards used to look like the darn Renaissance. But no, we're like in my house we play Lord of the Rings Magic, and I'm like, this just looks like this is generic Dungeons and Dragons. It doesn't even look like Lord of the Rings or anything like that. End rant. Okay, back to the game. So we got other stuff, I think, that we could go ahead and inspect. Who's got it equipped? Oh, hang on. I never equipped the Sword of Master there. We're going to have to do that. And then Gimli's got stuff. Legolas. There we go. So Gandalf, clear all this out. Clear all this out. Oh, why? No, Monkey Wand. Padded. No. Yeah, sure. Ras Saleh. No, I don't want to. And then you can go ahead and drop the shiny chain and this. What is the Robin sword? Let me see the Robin sword. I see the robber sword. Robin's sword. 1d8 plus 7. Defense against thief. Invoke 100%. Strength minus 1. Agility plus 1. Turns into short sword after breaking. Alright. I don't know. We'll just hang on to that for now, I guess. Okay, trade skis. All this. And then Gandalf, you go ahead and give to Legolas that thing. And Legolas, you give Gandalf that thing. Gandalf, you could do your thing. Oh, Queen of Hearts. Okay, there's a couple things here. We're going to dump that. Sure, whatever. And then Queen of Hearts looks like a key item. We do have the Jack. What was it? Jack of Hearts, I think it was, as well. And then Soul Stealer now. Anytime there's a weapon in an RPG named something like Soul Stealer, I want it to steal HP. Okay, double damage to fighter. Plus 4 AC. Vitality minus 1. Age plus 1. And greatly increases your physical attack ability until you change equipment. Really? Oh, and it's cursed. I'm going to just hang on to this for now. Worked the MTG team about 10 years ago, and at that time the artists were more important than the brand, sometimes in my opinion to the detriment of the big picture creative. Not sure if it's the same art director or not. That's interesting. What was the capacity that you worked with? You worked with Wizards of the Coast, or just like specifically, I don't know, the Magic the Gathering team? I don't know about 10 years ago either. I don't think I was into the cards then. I don't know how old the Lord of the Rings ones are. I know the Lord of the Rings cards were super criticized for like racial choices. That's none of my concern personally. I don't really care too much about that side of the argument. I would just talk about like the actual quality of the art itself. There are some pieces in that set that I think look really good, and then there are some pieces in that set that just look super generic, which is a shame, because I'm like, this is Lord of the Rings. This is not D&D. This is not Wheels of Time or Game of Thrones. This is the Lord of the Rings, for crying out loud. The Lord of the Rings. Okay, back to the game. What else is there here? There's a lot here, honestly. It's a big map. It really is. Ouch. Okay, first things first is get back out here. I'm going to come up this way. Oh, I really like the music here. I don't know if this is the same music that was playing in the previous area or not, but quite like this. Okay, what do we have here? Door is locked. An unreleased MTG video game and the Arena of the Planeswalkers board game. Well, that's cool. What happened to the I don't know if you could talk about it, but what happened to the unreleased video game? Canceled for any number of reasons. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. All right. Now this says that there should be... Oh, yeah. Someone approaches. Evil Eyes. A haunting hooded figure looms before you. An ebony peg juts out from under his dark flowing robes. Evil Eyes. You better cut to that dude. What do you got?
I have just what you need.
I don't need a 31,000 gold staff. These are crazy prices. Crazy prices. But how much gold do we have anyway? We've got 20k. I don't want to spend that on one piece of equipment, though. Hi.
My eyes see what mortal eyes cannot. Dost thou seek my services? Then you must pay. My fee is 4,000 per vision.
Okay, sure. Oh, you gotta pull the gold on your top character. Okay, now let's try it. No, how do I pay him? This is the ring rate. The same thing that happens to about 75 for all games that begin pre-production.
Stupid stuff.
Oh, give gold. How come previous NPCs would like just charge you and you could say yes? But now this is a give gold thing. Is there like a logical reason for that?
Baggins. Sure, I know a Baggins. He's over there. Frodo Baggins. He's my fucking cousin. 'Twas removed on his mother's side, and he's adopted, and his cousin was adopted, and I'm adopted. So that figures that I'm my own grandpa.
Pippin, stop. Okay, 4,000 it is. 4,000.
Thank you very much. Through the mists I see, one card lies guarded by the Lord of Ice and Frost.
That's it? Just a little bit of tidbit info. Okay, so we got to get the other cards, I guess. I guess that's what they're trying to tell me, is we need the cards. Let me see what all we got here. What do we have here? Let's head down this way and take a gander at what this might be. Darn troglodytes. Troglodytes. That word's been utterly ruined. You can't use troglodyte without chuckling. No! Okay, that one was not so bad. That was not so bad. Could have been worse, John. A lot worse. Fizzle? Is that the wrong thing? It might be the wrong thing. No? I don't know. Okay, I'm getting my spells twisted here. Let me see. So that is Dialco cures paralysis. Okay. Got that. And then Latumofis, of course. For poison. No, that did not work. Okay. Back to the map. Let me look at the map. Right here, there's something. There ought to be something. What? Evil Eye's room effect temporarily fizzles magic. How would you know that? There's got to be another character who tells you, right? That's weird. There is a sealed sarcophagus buried underneath the floor of the chamber. Will you search? You slowly open the crypt and encounter the Morbles and Ethereal Gaze. Do you have Morbles? Try Wizardry. Let's go ahead and use tilt to wait and see what happens. Blank stare. Ooh. Yeah, Lapis spine. Frick. We dropped the blue candle. Now I don't know. Am I going to need that again? Because I could reset right now. I'm pretty sure I saved right outside that door. And I don't know that I want to hoof it all the way back to get that. To get down here, let me see. Am I going to need that candle? I don't think so. I think I could use the elevator. I could use the elevator to get down to floor 5. And then from there, go here to floor 6. So I don't think blue candle is safe unless catastrophe happens. Yeah, I don't think I need it. I think we can avoid taking that route again. I think. Thank goodness it did not. It didn't just like take everything. Now, why couldn't I Aragorn trade to Gandalf the key? There we go. It is the ice key. We're having Boromir hold a bunch of keys. Aragorn is also holding a key though, so let's pass this over. Pass over actually a couple of these things. Oh, that's full up. Ice key. Okay. Then we're just gonna keep going. I'm not gonna worry about losing the blue candle or anything like that. Right. Now, there's a place to go up a floor. There's some kind of inscription. I did not catch that, so let me go see what that is. Oh, right here. In the center of the floor, you find these runes. You find these amorphous glyphs. A-R-I-B? A-R-I-B-E. Arribe. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, there's some kind of conveyor belt or something. I don't want to mess with that. Arise. Oh, you're right. Arribe. I'm sorry. That's stupid. Okay. Yeah. No, that's absolutely what it is. Okay. So I would like to go. There should be like a dark tunnel nearby here. Arise. So there was Time, Loon, Arise. Wine looked like one of them. It might not have been the word wine, though. Okay, let me see where I'm at. I don't know that I went the right way that I wanted to. Oh, okay. Okay, let me turn around here. Right in here. Okay, save this. And there's going to be a long, dark region. This would be really annoying to get through without this map. See, now it makes sense that they can't see this thing in here. Uh-oh. Okay. Duma pick to the rescue. Oh. There it is. Oh yeah, somehow I got completely turned around. That's not good. One, two, three. Yep. Oh, darn it. I forgot to put my spells back on. Or they wore out. Let me take care of that. And paralyze is Dialco, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, the buffs. The buffs. Andale, andale, arriba, arriba. See, I was still in the Looney Tunes zone when they made that Acme reference earlier. Wizardry. Yeah, we gotta get the spells back, the buffs. Gotta get the buffs back up. Okay, Lito Feet and Letumapic, I think it was. I'll have him cast it here. Yes. Okay. I thought I had him on. Gimli's paralyzed? I think we got him. We got him unparalyzed. Thank goodness. Okay. Wizardry and the buff? What? Sometimes. Hurrah, we made it through! Huzzah and hurrah. You surprise the monsters, there's a mighty oak. He's not getting much sun down here. Is it too much to ask for logical monsters in the dungeon? A fine mist rises from a stagnant bog of which lies serene and still. Legolas, take a dive, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Legolas is older. Okay, so what does age do to your characters on this? I'm guessing it lowers their stats, something like that. Got the sword and got some armor. Yeah, whatever that was all about. See, Gandalf, you can go ahead and take these items. There is a Robin sword there, but we're not gonna use that. Gandalf. We could pass to the mines of Moria. Solemn Basher. Solemn Basher is a great... It gives them varicose veins? I'm going to need realistic status effects in video games. No, let's get rid of poison and silence and stuff like that. How about just like hangry and mid-afternoon crash and varicose veins? He's an elf. He'll be fine. He should be fine. Past age 50, your stats decrease until one hits 3. They'll die. Oh. Okay. So there will actually... Dang. They will... Good thing Gandalf is 14. Now, how does age work then in this game? Is there like just like a clock? Like catching a cold, homesickness? Yeah, homesickness. Yeah. That is pretty fantastic that you can die of old age. I wonder how it works. I mean, is it, like a timer that kind of counts down based on like active play hours? That's ridiculous that that's even in this. Pretty impressive. Okay, Solemn Basher is a cleric and wizard item. Double damage to undead. I guess, Gandalf, you can go ahead and put that on. I don't think he's going to be able to use it. Monkey Wand. Padded target. Master Katana. We've already got those, really. So let's pass these off here. Okay. Right. Eddie Sensei, how's it going? Hello to you. Happy Friday. How's things for you? As you can see, we're still getting through Wizardry a little bit at a time. Hopefully about 3/4 of the way through. 52-week system, you age at the inn or class change. So every time you sleep at the inn, you age a week? Been afflicted with an achy back, take 2 Tylenol. See, okay, somebody needs to make like an RPG maker, but with like 40-somethings instead of like these young whippersnapper JRPG parties, but like people who are now starting to deal with like, you know, jury duty and irritating trips to the doctor, teenage kids sassing back, stuff like that. That's what I want to see. Right, so now we can go ahead and get out of here and see what is around the corner here. Door is locked. Pick that. Oh, I got to reorganize my party. Gandalf in the front row. We're like, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Blah, blah, blah. I'm Frodo. Oh, I'm very sorry, Pippin. My name's Pippin. Whatever. Let's get through here and see what it is. Lying upon an ebony stand is a long frosted glass cylinder whose surface is cold to the touch. I really like this sprite too. A lot of detailed sprites in this that are quite nice. So I'm not done with Etrian Odyssey 3. Okay, who do you think will finish first? You think you'll finish Etrian Odyssey 3 before I finish Wizardry 5? I'm only playing this 2 hours a day on weekdays. I don't know if I'll make it. More if you use like gold price. Oh, okay. Because they stay there longer, it's more comfortable. That makes sense. If a party member goes 10 battles without getting a combat turn, they get afflicted with bored status. There you go. By playing a different game for a while? I would like, yeah, what if you had like a forgetfulness mechanic where the game tracks how much time went by between boot ups. So, you know, you play it one day and then you take a week off and then you play it again. And that week counts for generating a forgetful stat that will cause them to, I don't know, do forgetful things. Okay, here we go. Across the face of the milky tube is a blazoned emblem etched in gold. From within the tube, you can discern the faint outline of a dark silhouette. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what to do here. Let's see. Been 2 hours toying on stuff like build, so I think you'll finish first. That was about my first That was about my first stream, was just toying with builds on here. It's like weeds in Animal Crossing. Brain weeds. There you go. Hey, let's do this. Why are we not making an RPG Maker game? Oh, you're already working on a game. I can't commandeer you for this. Let's see. This is 6th floor, right? No, this is floor 7? Question mark? Oh no, this is the 6th floor. There is something I missed from Evil Eye. I just glanced at that. The gold medallion. Okay, hang on. Let me see here. This is going to be where again? We are over here. Got it. Level 6. That's 14 by 5 for coordinates. I gotta go back to the. I gotta go back to the Evil Eye. 6th floor. Okay. So I messed that up. Those yeah, I would have gotten stuck here for sure. Something that we need to get from Evil Eye before we get to here. Shoot, and there's no shortcut, so I gotta walk. I actually have to walk all the way back. Darn it. Wizardry, wasting my time. Nope. That's not right. Okay, here we go. I gotta go through here slowly because I could definitely get disoriented. Sorry for the radio silences. Really following this map to make sure I'm doing it right. Ought to have been it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good call. Good call. Let's do that then. Let's make sure we go. Okay, let's make sure we go up a floor and down to reset the. Uh-oh. Hang on. Reset the. The thing with evil eyes. What would be the fastest way to get over there? Oh, I can go this way. Float over the pit and just keep going. This is right. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Now for Evil Eyes, we just got to go up around here. It's not too bad. Simple little trip. Imagine if human beings could only turn at right angles. That would be pretty rough. White mushrooms. A shortcut to what? Magic Drain. Gandalf found equipment. Very descriptive. Let's see what that is all about. Oh, and we'll go ahead and give him this to identify as well. Bracers and a tower shield. I'm going to worry about that later. Oh, right. And this is just a random encounter, so he's got to be in here somewhere. We can just keep spinning. Okay. Now they want us to actually steal from him. What did I get? A locket. That's it. This right here is why I stopped counting the ouches. Yeah, there's a couple bits where like it's hard to tell how many ouches would have gotten hit. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it. So let's double check that that's the case. I would not have known to look for this item in that glass cylinder room. Some of it might have just been trial and error. At a certain point, saving up money. I don't know. At least you can steal stuff, because some of that's expensive. Okay, trade to Gandalf, the locket. And Gandalf, identify gold medallion. Boom. Now, let's go over to the other room. No. No, Yeti, leave the Yeti alone. Is this it? No, this is not it. This is not it. I did it on memory. It was the wrong order of things. Here we go. Gotta go get through this again. Oh, it took off. It took off my stuff. So that's how you tell, huh? Is no, that's not right. When you enter his room, it kind of removes all that. Litho feet. And protect and levitate, and then I can't remember the name of the other one. Morphic. That's the one that I always forget. Fizzle. Alright, forget it. Okay, just gotta get through this real quick. See, I already screwed that up. Sure did. Okay. That way. Right. Oh, darn it. Okay. Try not to lose track of where I am. Okay, I just need to be sure here. Right. Okay, great. Okay, got to the quicksand. Should be another quicksand. And we're out. Okay. Whew. Okay, and then basically we're going back to this thing. And then they want us to use the gold medallion on it. Not equipped. Okay. Can you give it to Legolas so he can take care of that? Longbow. Sure, I guess master scale. We'll use the no. Okay, now you know what? We'll save first because who knows what's gonna happen. Use item Legolas. Gold medallion. Done. A cold vapor jets from the cylinder as the seal becomes broken. The creature within begins to stir. The glass cylinder opens up, and emerging from it is a white, furry creature over 10 feet tall. The mighty Yogg, a great white ape, towers over you, stretching and yawning, as if arising from a deep slumber. Oh, he looks like a happy guy. Caught to that, because he might be a little hangry waking up. Nothing to sell. Okay, talk. I am Yogg, master of the Ice Ferry. The Ice Ferry? The Ice Ferry leads to the Crystal Castle, domain of the Ice King. I took the ferry apart because the Ice King refused to pay for rides. The Ice King? The Ice King is lord of the Crystal Castle. It's rumored that he guards the entrance to some kind of solemn temple that lies far below us. Temple? Some say the temple leads straight into the bowels of the Netherworld itself. The Netherworld? World of demons, fiends, and the condemned. Apart. Have you found the Ice Ferry? No. I don't think so. I don't see it on the thing. Well, I guess that wasn't correct. Oops. No. It's really quite a thrill. Friend? Could be. Friend. Oh, yeah. Labyrinth. Great movie. Okay, Ice Key takes you to Rabuna Ice King. Hey, flexible. I didn't catch the first word there. Thanks very much. That was a follow, right? Well, let me see. I can pull this open. I don't know how to say. Fertile and flexible followed. That's a lot of F's. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Well done. Okay, let's see. So, I don't know what to do here. I've been playing this for 3 hours. I did not realize that. That's weird. Usually around the 2-hour mark, I start to get like, okay, I'm tired. Wizardry 5 sucked me in. It really did. This is a lot, but I don't know if I can get through past this. I don't know. I might be at my end here. This could be it. I think I'm winding down. We'll have to save whatever it is, the Ice Ferry for next time. I know I need to get to the Ice King as well. I think it is. But I don't know that I have much more in me to give. So that's probably where we're going to draw it for the day. Let me go ahead and get out of here. And we'll save. And then, I got to remember to quit party, right? Because that's the hard save on this. Something like that. I'm pretty sure that's right. Like almost 100% sure. I don't know. Okay. We got to make sure that we do that then. So that's, I think that's going to be it. Maybe we'll go say hi to somebody today. Who's playing what? Boo, 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 boo. I don't really know these folk too well, honestly. So, hey, thank you. Thanks for hanging out. It was fun. I feel like, so now would you say that we're like definitely a good Wizardry free weekend? So now would you say that like for sure we're like 75% of the way through this? I'm willing to like be absolutely confident that we're at least 75% of the way through, because that sounds about right. Let's see. We'll go ahead and send a raid over to Ruby in Pixels. That's a followed channel. Oh, intended for mature audiences. Watch yourself. Wizard free instead of Wizardry free, right? Close. It was really close. I would guess that we're 75% of the way through. I would. Either way, we're done for the day. I'll see you all Monday, 1 p.m. Central, and we'll play more Wizardry. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.